position I started using as a blue belt. And, you know, from the half guard as a blue belt, all I would do, I would try to leg lock everybody. And Professor Ricardo, you know, our teacher, would always yell at me and say, listen, man, like, just because you're submitting people to leg locks doesn't mean that you're good. Doesn't mean your half guard's good. You got to learn how to let people not pass your half guard. And so I would try, you know, and then as soon as somebody started giving me a tough time, I would go to the leg lock. And I started winning some like intermediate tournaments. And then I competed in a grappling tournament against a Lloyd Irvin guy. And Lloyd Irvin was there. And man, like Lloyd Irvin like told his competitor everything I was about. Watch the leg lock, he's going for the leg lock. So it took for me to come short in a competition to realize like half guard just isn't about the leg lock, you know? But what the half guard's great for. I don't know if you guys see the size of my head right? This is a big head. And I had this size, this head's been the same size I've been like 3 years old. So when I'm in a half guard, what I love it so much for, to be honest, is most of the time I'm here. I can rest my head, right? So when you stay here, guys, you know, you get a little tired, but the reason why I'm here is really not to rest my head. But people want to understand, in order to get your half guard passed, when they control your sleeve and not control the top leg, control the bottom leg, that's when you're in danger of getting your half guard passed. So I keep my arm back so my partner can't control my sleeve. All right, I want to get a deep grip on the lapel. Now, without the gi, I'm generally always looking for the underhook. With the gi, I don't need the underhook as much, but we'll just go over a couple things. Now, for the most part, we have to keep the knee across diagonal. All right, I don't want to hear my partner could lay on top and smash me down. All right, so this is kind of like a barrier between my partner and I. All right, so he tries to come in, and there's no problem. Now, when I get the underhook, it's important that I don't look for the underhook when my knee is across, because my partner could whizzer me here and really go whizzer me and put me in a bad spot. All right, so if I shoot to the out, that's when I go for the underhook. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna start from this position here. My partner's gonna try to control my sleeve. It's important, if they do control your sleeve, guys, we're gonna make our own grip and control the sleeve back. It's very hard sometimes if somebody has a grip to pull out. So, all right, you're gonna grab me, I'm gonna grab you. All right, and kind of keep them away from you. Now from here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot my knee out, and I'm gonna get nice and deep on my partner. Now when I grab the back, if I'm in this position, all right, I don't wanna grab here, I wanna grab here. Why? It's harder for my partner to whizzer me here. Okay, so these are just little things that are very basic that mean a lot. Okay, because if I grab here, my partner whizzers, you know, I could even get choked from here. So I'm gonna start, hand across the lapel, and me from the half guard. One thing I always like to do is I like to pull down. I did it to Gary like 2 weeks ago, and it, you know, I got here and I grabbed behind his head and I started twisting. And you know, most people, I don't know, you know, most people are like, oh, this isn't gonna do anything, until your neck cracks, you know, 20 times and you have no choice but you start to get swept here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab, hide the hand, sit up. My partner. I'm gonna go over this like for like a minute. You guys do the clap?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, quick.